So today we're at PPMA. We're going to be looking at some of the products on show, and if you haven't been able to make the show, we'll give you a quick review, things you might be interested in. So come on, let's enjoy the show. Fantastic time at the PPMA show. One of the stands you can't fail to miss is the Omron stand, big and bright, lots of very interesting things going on. I'm here with Stuart. Stuart, what are we demonstrating here?
So this is a twist on our flexible manufacturing concept. So we're very, very conscious that that can often be very, very associated with cobots and mobile robots, but actually it applies to the entire automation ecosystem. So what we're really trying to zoom in on here, Andrew, is the ability to quickly change over packing formats within different production batches.
Right.
So that we can essentially, in this example, run from a 3x3 pack to then change it up very, very quickly to a 2x3. And what we now see is actually we're now able to run a 4x3. So when we've got small batch runs to meet some quite niche consumer demands, we've got a lot of flexibility in the line.
Yeah, I totally get that. So really, when we see that packaging, this is giving speed to something that otherwise could slow a whole process down.
Absolutely, we're looking at really minimising that dead time between trying to change stuff over and turning that into really productive time at the same time. Built into this as well, it really is powered by what we call our robotic integrated controller. Now what that does is it takes all of the different machine control characteristics and has them all in a single control platform. Right. So that's your conveyor management, it's your robot control, it's your overall machine control, your vision is built in, your safety is built in, all under a single platform, which makes commissioning easy, it makes maintenance and troubleshooting easy, it just really provides an all-round easier experience.
Yeah, it sounds very good. Now obviously if somebody's watching this and they're interested in changing this, are Omron in a position to help them in that process, to actually change the system that they're currently using?
100%. It's a key part of the way that we go to market, if we want to really get under the skin of those both business and technical challenges that our customers are facing, so that we can start to actually provide solutions that are going to deliver holistic value that they can continue to reap over time.
Absolutely brilliant. Thank you very much, Stuart. So if you are interested in this, do of course check out the Omron website and contact Stuart and the team here to find out how they can help you. So it's a really good show at PPMA. There's lots to see. One of the stands I wanted to revisit was Tsubaki. Now I'm on the stand with Richard of Tsubaki. One of the products I've noticed here, Richard, is here. What do we have here?
Yes, thank you, Andrew. This is our film gripper chain. It's you can have it in stainless steel and nickel plated variants. And basically what it does is it runs in parallel lines to each other. And in between is a film that is gripped by our gripper attachment. This gripper attachment disengages when it runs across this custom sprocket. And it's used in your packaging for sausages, but also electronics, etc.
Okay. So it's not just the food industry that this applies to?
No, but more general packaging, yeah.
Okay, and so for viewers that are watching this, where can they find out more?
Of course you can find out more on our website, tsubaki.eu, also for UK customers. And if you type in gripper chain on Google, you will find us as well.
So, there's so much to see at PPMA, but we've come back to the Le Mans stand because we specifically wanted to ask Duncan about the product that we're looking at here. So Duncan, you've been showing this to people at PPMA. Now, not everyone will have made it to the show. What have they missed?
So, very obviously we've got this HMI enclosure system from Technicolor. We can have an HMI enclosure custom made for you with even your branding on. It's got our branding on this one. We can have it all delivered, pre-cut, ready for your push buttons and for your HMI. The HMI itself is a Waytec 10.1 inch HMI. It can support a Wi-Fi module on the back. Very versatile. Available from stock. We have a very wide stock of HMIs and all the ancillary parts. The enclosures are on a quite short lead time. They're on a usually about 3-week lead time for a custom enclosure. All the support arms that go with it we keep in stock.
Okay, so can I just ask a question? You say about customization, so I can have this the way I want it?
Yeah, absolutely. So we can lay it out to suit your particular touchscreen. We can have it pre-cut to your requirements, so it has holes already cut for your push buttons.
Okay.
You can have it pre-cut for your HMI. We can make it bigger and smaller to suit your application, and we can even put your logo on. If you supply us your logo in a vector format, we can have it laser marked on like this.
That's really good. Okay, you've got me on the hook, Duncan.
Yep.
Where do I find out more?
So you can look at our website, which is lemond.com. You can contact us via sales@lemond.com, and we're on the usual social channels like LinkedIn, Facebook, X, or Twitter as was, Instagram even. We haven't quite got TikTok yet, but maybe we will.
Okay, with the TikTok, are we going to see some dancing?
Maybe not. Or maybe only if you'll be Ginger Rogers to my Fred Astaire. All right.
We'll discuss this further.
Okay.
But seriously, if these are the kind of products you need to know more about, it's well worth checking out the Le Monde website. Details will be in the script below. So PPMA, there was an awful lot to see. One of the stands that really stuck in my mind was the Micronel stand. So we're here with Mr. John Rowe of Micronel. So first things first, what is it that you were showing people at PPMA?
Well, our main central message is about energy saving.
Okay.
So in a factory, one of the most expensive, energy hungry things is the movement of air. So with our small blowers, we can generate high pressures, high suction, but only using a few watts of power. So a blower like this, typical usage is about 80 watts, like an old school light bulb, whereas compressed air tends to be 8 kilowatts, 10 kilowatt compressors in a back room. So all of a sudden, people are very interested in their factory energy costs and energy usage, and also there's an overarching thing about, you know, it's good for the planet, it's good for net zero, it's good about bringing down the energy consumption overall. So we've got lots of customers in this hall that use our types of products for packaging, processing, machinery automation, robots, picking up, blowing off debris off a conveyor belt, that type of thing. So we're here doing a bit of missionary work, showing our products in action, talking to people, trying to get them, win them over away from the more energy hungry alternatives.
Yeah, I totally understand. So really, when we're talking about that, everybody's worried about their energy bills. We're worried about them at home, but there's no cap on industrial energy costs.
Yeah.
So this is a very, very sensitive area.
Yeah, factories don't get any support for their energy bills, and you know, a lot of our customers, they've got energy bills in £100,000 a month or something like that. So even if you can shave a bit off, it all goes to the greater good.
Yeah.
So we're getting quite a lot of good uptake on this idea. People starting to integrate them and use them more and more.
Yeah, that's fantastic. So if you haven't been able to see Micronel at the PPMA show, definitely it's worth checking out. Where can they go to find out more?
Best place is to go to our website, www.micronel.com. All our information's on there, including contact details, how to get in touch. If there's any discussion or project, get in touch with us and we'll support it accordingly.
So we continue our tour of PPMA and we found some really interesting stuff. Now I've returned to stand B34, which is the Omron stand, looking again at some of the sophisticated equipment there. Neil, what are we looking at here?
Okay, what we're looking at here is some of the latest software that we're now offering around Digimark. And for those that are not familiar, Digimark, essentially digital watermarking. So it's moving a step further from barcodes and QR codes in actually printing codes that are invisible to the eye. But what we can do is read those with existing technologies in terms of cameras and lighting. Digimark provide that technology, they developed it. We're licensed to offer a reading solution as part of our standard vision product portfolio. Again, the printing side of it is a licensed area. So an important aspect of Digimark is going to be traceability. So we're looking at protecting against counterfeit goods and things like that. But also for everyday products like this, just to identify whether packaging is correct, products are correct, But again, we're using that technology that we can print those codes, again invisible, doesn't affect the beauty of that product and the packaging. We're very easy at high speed, wherever that code is, that we can find it. So we're not having to look in a specific area anymore, we're looking at a complete area very fast to find that code.
That's really quite sophisticated. So for people who are watching this and
Yeah.
perhaps didn't get to see you at the show,
Yeah.
where can they find out more?
On our website at olmon.com or .co.uk. You'll find us there, everything there you need to use. And please get in touch.
That'd be brilliant.
Okay.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
So if you're interested, do check out what they're there. The technology is really cutting edge, and clearly it's accelerating as well. So why not check out the website and find out more? Thanks.